Hey everyone, welcome back to another video today with Aviation EWR. So today we're going to be doing a flight from Houston, Texas to Tampa in Florida. Sorry about me not publishing this video yesterday, mostly just because I was going to, but sadly the video got corrupted, only publishing half of it. So in the end I would have to delete it, because I only did half of the video, cutting off the majority part of it. Out of the 2-hour flight, it cut off a solid 1.5 hours. So there's only a little amount, so I am redoing this flight today, more up to date, and I've added a bit more space to my drive just so it won't corrupt anything. I put it in a new drive just so it wouldn't get corrupted if it were to record. And so today our flight is United Flight 317. This is our flight plan, and here it is in sim brief. As you can see, we do have some rain, a lot of rain actually, on our departure. Today we're going to be flying 737 MAX, you could probably tell. We are going to be flying with live traffic. If I could just demonstrate that to you. Well, it doesn't always work. I don't think it's going to work today. When I was recording it last time, it did work. As far as what I know, if I were to go into here, onto my resources and plugins, it should show me in live traffic that the CSL is all here, to which it is. So it should work, but for now it might not. But for now we can just get our flight started. We're in the cockpit. We got our air stairs down since we did not have any jetways that do work like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I did add a Freeway Tampa scenery with AutoGate, so that might work. The marshallers were not, but everything else should work. This is Zibo quality freeware, so this plane will be pretty nice to fly. We do have a ski mode for the rain, so if we do hit rain, it will look really nice. So let's begin. So looking at my checklist, what we have to do first is, even though I do know the procedure, I'm just going to read it just to make sure. Battery on guard, standby power on and guard. So battery on and guard. Standby power is already on and is guarded. Ground power, we can go on. Battery and ground power. Then we get to go to navigation. Set the IRS to navigation so they can align. Then we get all the lights on and cabin power. We do have on. We'll turn on the emergency exit lights on. Exterior lights, we need our light to be on right there. Anti-collision will come on later. As you can see, we have our lights all on and we are all ready for now. Next thing we have to do is window heat as required. So far window heat can be turned on. Trimmer can be turned on. Seatbelt signs are off for now. Check fuel. That should be going through, and it is. Okay. Anti-ace should be off. Hydraulics are all on for check. Check it. Trimmer is on. Isolation valve should be open, which it is. You can get the APU a bit on a bit later. You should be on auto. Our packs. Cruising altitude today is going to be 37,000 feet. And our landing altitude is 27 feet, so that should be pretty much just 50. Can I go with the little one? No, I cannot. It's only the bit. Alright. Well, then 50 it is. Alright. We'll get everything else set right now. We'll get the cleaning crew on. Cleaning crew in, and we'll get all set. We'll set up the FMS, or FMC, Flight Management System, Flight Management Computer. Before we get that all set up, we'll also get all our weight and balances all set. So fuel on this flight should be 10.1. So we're gonna need to get the fuel truck. We can see is fueling the plane up. Other than that, we can begin boarding right now. Alright, we're gonna do our fire test really quickly. TCAS test.
Adjust vertical speed.
Can do
Adjust. Climb
sure
now.
flight recorder works.
Climb now. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb. Clear of conflict. Descend.
Right, that works.
Descend.
Oxygen,
Crossing.
can we
Descend.
check?
Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend now. Descend
that all
now.
works.
Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase
And we
descent.
can get our flight plan all in.
Vertical speed.
After
Maintain
get the
vertical
payload.
speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
So our payload today is 19.5 kilograms. kgs. Alright. Now we can get the rest of the FMC set up. Then we can do quick test.
Flight slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
So today we're going to be doing only 33 red as our departure. And we're gonna go to LEV.
As you find your seat, please stow your larger carry-on luggage in the overhead bin and place any smaller
Should
items under the
be
seat in front of you. We suggest stowing your rollerboards on this aircraft with the handle and
Levi.
first wheels out. Let a flight attendant know if you need any help. On this flight, we offer personal device entertainment.
For that, we have
screening options, a headset,
an airway of Y280.
provide one. You may use your small, lightweight devices such as mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers. While we're parked at the gate, larger devices such as laptops and DVD players may be used until we're ready to depart. At that time, they must be stowed
Oh,
under
this
the
one
seat
got
in front of
frickin'.
you in an overhead compartment. Seated in an exit row, please review the exit row responsibilities on the safety card. A flight attendant will be coming through shortly to ensure you're comfortable with these responsibilities. Flight attendants, please bring your exit.
Alright, well that doesn't work. Alright. Now we can set up our departures from 33. We're gonna go for the mugs for departure. And then that's gonna go to LLA. For our arrival, we're gonna go for the ILS 19 right. 19 right. And we're gonna go with the blonde for arrival and simmer on our transition. Alright, that's all set. Now we can just go here to Avitab. We do have the airport diagram. And we can also check our mugs for departure. So that's how we're gonna go. We're gonna be departing straight out, runway 33. Gonna be turning around. And our top altitude should be 16,000 feet. So I'll go for an immediate 16,000 feet after takeoff. We can just check our plan. Everything's how it should be. Step through it. We'll take off. And we'll turn around. We'll go vectors. Turn the plane around. Do that. Then we'll take away the vector from here. We don't need vectors. You can go straight for our arrival. Now we're gonna go just like that and make our arrival into the airport. So we got that all set up. We'll get our auto brake set up. I'll go for the rest of the plan. So, as we could probably tell, we're gonna get all that set up. Cruising altitude 37,000 feet. Cruising wind. Let's check that really quickly. So our wind should be out of flight level 370 should be alright, 275 at 057. There you go. Our deviation, we don't know that just yet. I cannot set that up because I don't know. Cost index today for today's flight is 20. And our reserves are 2. Got our N1 limit. Our temperature outside is 7. So I'll get that set up. 7 degrees Celsius. Should technically be. Can I clear it? There we go. Plus 0, plus 7. Alright, that's good. Alright, so set up. Alright, for takeoff. I'm gonna go flaps 5 for takeoff. It's our center of gravity. Vector index page will go takeoff. Flaps are 5 right to 3. Don't know why that's blank. Well, I guess we could set it up. 145. 148. 155. So we should have V2. Previous slide I did, we had pretty much the exact same. So it shouldn't be that hard. Also just make sure. If I can get to it, it should be N1. There you go. Nope. Nothing yet. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that should be all set up for now. For now, that's how it's gonna go. So our flaps are 5 and our trim is 4.77. Alright. That's just that, alright. So right now we are all set. Get back and make our announcement to the cabin. We'll get the seatbelt sign on.
Folks, very pleasant good morning from the flight deck. Currently getting ready to bug the ship up and get on our way here. I want to thank you so much for choosing United. And also remind you that those 3 wonderful flight attendants in the back are permanently here for your safety. If you can comply with all their safety instructions, we really appreciate it. Looking like smooth sailing, but remember when that fast seatbelt sign is on, stay in your seats with those seatbelts comfortably fastened. Again, thank you so much for your company and business. We'll be on our way here momentarily. Again, welcome aboard.
Got the cabin all ready. Got the doors all shut. Guess we're getting shut. The shall be shut when we
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
So it's going to be retracted, and door can be shut. Alright, that's all good. Beacon light is all on. We'll replan our pushback. I kind of fear the storm. And yes, these are custom sounds I have added. These sounds are freeware.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Now we can do in the meantime. We can just go for.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard United Airlines. Thank you for flying with us today. As you're finding your seats, remember to stow your carry-on items either under the seat in front of you or in an
never
overhead
shut the door.
compartment.
Houston George Bush INTL information mic. 1400 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 4. Sky conditions 200 few, 25,000 scattered, temperature 6, dew point 6. Altimeter 3023. Arriving
Ground
runways
cockpit,
27,
tow is
33
rising.
left, 26 right, departing runways 33 right, 26 left. Advise on initial contact you have Mike. Houston George Bush INTL information Mike. 1400 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 4. Sky conditions 200 few, 25,000 scattered, temperature 6, dew point 6. Altimeter 3023. Arriving runways 27, 33 left, 26 right, departing runways 33 right, 26 left.
Okay, all
Advise
doors
on
and
initial
hatches are
contact you
closed,
have Mike.
ready to connect.
Houston George Bush INTL information Mike. 1400 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 4. Sky conditions 200 few, 25,000 scattered, temperature 6, dew point 6. Altimeter 3023. Arriving runways 27.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
We'll release the parking brake in a second. We're just going to get the altimeter set up. And then we can start our engines all on pushback. Yeah, these engines do get started a bit differently. Do not have the mixture and lever, but instead these two, I guess you could say, buttons in a sense. I don't know why my throttle always does this in X-Plane, it never does this in Microsoft. Alright, well, we can get ready for pushback.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Just go try and take off really quickly and set 155. Then we can go back here. We can turn off our packs and our bleeds. And engine number 2 can be started. As we can see, engine number 2 is now being started. And when we get to 25, we can do the mixture. One thing that's a bit new about this airplane is that it motors. Rather than it just starts up, it also says that it's motoring and scanning already and everything like that. So when we do get to 25%, we will put N2 and we will get ready. So there we go, 24. And 25. Push that up. Begin the starting process. This plane does have some nice sound effects. What I've heard from the real Max and from this plane, they sound pretty similar. Something else that I can also say is that this plane is pretty nice to fly. Has a bit different characteristics, but it's not that bad. So we're going to repeat the exact same process with engine 1 and we can begin taxiing. So I will go and I will get my chart to taxi, my airport diagram. So we are in Terminal E. If I can find it, should be somewhere. So there's A, B, C, so it should be somewhere around D. So you gotta, if I can just look over here. Wait, we have an A320. Oh, it's just that, okay. Sounding a bit nice. Alright, so let's see, we are all the way over there.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Oh, never mind, I see Terminal E. We're gonna make a
Disconnecting
straight,
tow. Stand by.
make a left, make another left, continue down straight, make another left, and then continue straight to the runway. Why do all the planes look like this? Everything that's not a 737 looks like that at this point. I've been having the exact same problems yesterday. All these cars look the exact same, or all the planes look like cars. Don't know what the problem is, but at least it's much more better than the problems in Microsoft.
So is disconnected and bypassed and has been removed.
So, yeah.
Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
So initially, the engines are all started up, so you can get that all set up. Yeah, we can do that. Like, go back to normal. Yeah, damper on. Taxi lights are going to turn off. Fuel pumps can stay as are. Call the attendants, and you can begin taxiing. He's all set, and he's going away. Right now we are going to continue out of E and make a left turn. And then another left turn. Anyway, enjoy the sounds. I will right now turn off my mic so you guys can hear. And I will turn it on somewhere in a while. So right now we're gonna get closer to the airport, or to the runway. We're already at the airport. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my other chart out. There's a departure chart. So we're gonna be taking off this way, and we're gonna be turning around, heading 149. So we'll just get 149 set up. So we are ending up with that. We should be good. Other than that, we are pretty much getting close to the runway, so we can get the buttons ready for takeoff.
Next, please be seated for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
One thing I absolutely do not like about X-Plane is my throttle system. Whenever I put it down, sometimes it just starts jumping up to full. So that really bothers me sometimes when I'm doing a flight, just like you just saw right there. Other than that, we are gonna get takeoff lights off, or landing lights on. Okay, we're gonna get, when we turn this, gonna turn off, and sure now it's going. Taxi light can come off, that light can go for strobe. We're all set. Here's a tip: you always don't go too much on the rudder. You're going around halfway on the runway. Other than that, we can start our clock. 40%. Does that work? No. So we're gonna go manual takeoff right now. Got to turn on my TCAS, so we'll just do that. The throttle does not work. Not a big deal. Let's do a manual takeoff. We're almost at V1.
V1. Rotate.
We're taking off. And we have positive rate. Let's get our gear up. There we go, now it works. I can get N1. As you can tell, the gear switch on this plane does not have enough off, it's only up and down. It's another thing I'd like to mention. Left can go up to 1, we can start making our right turn. While we make our way into the sky. Yeah, you can get our flaps full on. We're starting to make a turn. A pretty slow turn, but it should work. Don't know why my FD does not come on. Don't know if that's a bug or not. Doesn't really feel like working. Don't know if I would need autopilot on or not, but I doubt that. Other than that, we're already 3,000 feet in the air. We can get that back into auto. Or we can continue taking off. Need to take off procedure. We're going to climb at a positive rate of 10. Going to look at our departure. Right now we're continuing. We're taking off and we're going to be heading 149. So we can make our way there. Now we do have some rain on the edge of our windshield. I guess we can just get that off of that. Got some stuck there from earlier rain. It's not that bad. It doesn't bother me that much. And that we're continuing to bomb. Get VNAV and LNAV set up. And get that. and now we're hitting rain. Didn't think we'd actually hit it that fast, but we just have. As well as turbulence. We also have a lot of major turbulence. A bit too much turbulence, but for now we should be able to handle it. We have turned the water radar on. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything at all. But we should be able to break through the clouds shortly. So you have a lot of wing flex, a lot of mist in the rain hitting the airplane. This is the ski effect I was talking about of the rain. So we're right now heading through 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. If I can get them off. I somehow managed to turn the lights off. Getting way too much rain. Too much rain. Don't turn on the wipers in the air, but I just want to see what it would do. Anyway, while we were flying through these extremely rainy conditions, barely to the ground. In Florida, we are going to have photoreal scenery like Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we will be landing in a photoreal Tampa Airport.
Please offer personal device entertainment on our United private screenings option, sponsored by the United Plus Explorer card, on-demand movies, to the seat back in front of you. If you need to have a headset, we'll be happy to provide one once the captain plus the flight crew get us from our jump seat. After you connect to the United Wi-Fi network, go to unitedwifi.com. You can access united.com and the United app free of charge, where you can check flight status and more. To use other apps and websites, you can purchase an internet access plan. We will be serving a variety of complimentary drinks, wines, craft beer, and other alcoholic beverages for purchase. The United Economy, a variety of
Finally, we no longer have any rain, but we still have a lot of wind we still have to get through. Dude, the wind is only about 10 knots, but we're trying to push through it. And we're gonna wet the rain. Seems like it doesn't stop. That's just continuing. Got another 1,000 feet to reach the max altitude, top altitude of this area. So we gotta continue at this altitude at 10,000 feet until we get to Yoakum. When we get to Yoakum, we're past Yoakum, we can continue our climb to SBI. Should not be here, I believe. Nope, it's still here. But we should be able to get clearance. Oh. I am manually flying the airplane. There's way too much wind. We got autopilot back into the situation. Hope it doesn't do the same thing. Which it is flying normally now. But the rain, that's just a lot of rain. If this was in real life, I would be terrified of flying this much rain. Like, I get it, rain doesn't hurt the plane that much, but I mean, it's a lot. I feel like we're gonna climb to 20,000 feet just to get out of it. I'm gonna climb to 20,000 feet. I don't want to be stuck in this rain. By the time we reach 18,000 feet, everything will be set to STD or standard barometer. You can hear all the thunderstorms from the ground. It's on a lot. No rain, but there's thunder. fog, rain, and it's not that pretty. Hitting a lot of turbulence, even though it says it's only 8 knots, which is a bit strange, seeing this type of weather. Now you can set everything to standard barometer. And we set that at 18,000 feet. This is something that I absolutely do not like about X-Plane. Which I do like about Microsoft is the actual wind effects, because that's what's really nice in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I feel like these should be good enough settings for now. It's a bit shaky, but it should be good enough. And right now we're gonna climb to 26,000 feet. Or hopefully we'll have some better weather. As you can see, surprisingly our frames are at around 50 in the cockpit. They're around 46, 47 while we're in the cockpit. On an outside view, since I do have these comments, it's only 261. It's not bad considering we're in max point. Well, I know we're in extremely weather, some of these stuff is our add-on planes, a lot of add-on things, which might contribute to a frame rate loss, so it's pretty nice for seeing this type of effect. Holy sh! We have just hit a microburst. We have just hit a microburst. We're going to do what we have to do. Throw throttle A floor. This flight might end tragically. This flight is definitely going to end tragically. If I could just... battery. But they're still going up. Turn the airplane down. So if that helps. Alright, we're reaching 10,000 feet. This is extremely low. I think we might actually be able to save this airplane. We are going really slowly, but we might be able to save it if it stops pitching up. Going for manual flight. Try to gain some speed. What is absolutely going on right now? I don't know, is this how the Max crashed? Hopefully not. Alright, we do have control of the aircraft. We are going to be making an emergency landing. We are not continuing this flight any longer. We are continuing manually. Mayday, 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 unedited 317. We have lost control of the aircraft. We have hit a microburst. We are requesting clearance to the nearest airport. In this case, check. It's regional. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Due to us hitting a microburst and significant damage from our leaving done to the aircraft, and our gear being broken, we are going to be landing. We're going to be doing an emergency landing. Seems like we've also hit a problem with their gear. We're going to try to slow down right now. Doesn't sound like that's really doing the trick. Gotta continue straight, lose some altitude, and we're gonna make a landing on whatever runway we can. After this, I guess I can just do some little flying, a small Cessna or something random. But right now, we've pretty much almost crashed a 737 MAX. The third time after the groundings are over. So, what do I say? I wouldn't blame the airplane, especially since we did everything we could after that. So I guess right now we're just landing at an airport. Right now we're just going to be a landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
We are getting our flaps down. Just so you know, I did not try to do this on purpose. I did not try to crash our plane on purpose. I tried to more or less save it.
Plugged in, set to airplane mode and secured. As a reminder, carry-on items should be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or...
Alright, this isn't going to be the best. Try to make an emergency landing. Start making a left turn for the airport. I can see it, but I cannot. Getting pretty close to it though. Attaining a nice speed. Windshield wipers can come off. Turning on my landing lights. And we are getting ready to land. Doing an emergency landing. Get the flaps up a bit, not to cause the plane to stall, not knowing what the problem was. Going to make a turn. I have sight of the runway, making a turn for the runway. right over there. It's a bit hard to see, but we should be able to make a nice intersection with the runway. As long as I keep flying straight. So wish me luck, and when we get on the ground, we'll probably initiate an evacuation or go straight to a gate. Okay, so the gear works fine, flaps work fine, hydraulics are okay. So it seems like we should be all set. Is that the airport right in front of us? Yes, it is. Alright, we're gonna make a right turn for this extremely beautiful city. And we're gonna land. Seems like our trim stopped working. Spoilers are armed. Auto brakes are going for max.
1,000. The speed stabilizer was for Johnson, so.
And we'll make a sharp left turn. We'll get full flaps. Alright, we do have runway in sight, and we are continuing. We are not aborting this landing, we cannot. We have to make the landing. We're kind of dead.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. 10.
Definitely gonna miss the runway. I'm going manual braking. Over reversers. Gear would have probably collapsed at this moment. Okay, we're officially turning off. The fuel pumps, the engines are coming off. Battery is coming off. You're going to be enforcing evacuation. Turning off the air conditioning in case of any fires.
Place for upstate flights.
Okay, right now we're going to order an evacuation. I'm going to open all of the doors. Turn off all the lights. They're all still locked. Don't know why. Alright, well, we can't open the doors, but we had just landed a 737 MAX. Or more or less crash landed one. Still got one of the engines running. Don't know why. Seems like we do have a problem with the aircraft. One of the engines is still running. Do not know what the problem officially is, but we are not ordering an evacuation until that problem is solved. Okay. Problem is solved. Opening all the doors. Except for cargo, we don't need cargo doors. You got our slides. We have just ordered an emergency evacuation. Everyone on board has officially just exited the airplane. Let's hope everyone is safe So we have just ordered an emergency evacuation. And I guess that's really it for this flight. We somehow managed to make a plane crash. Or something made the plane crash. Evacuation is ordered. Getting the doors open. Make sure final stages are all set. Plane is off. Trimmer is off. Everyone has safely evacuated the airplane. We still do not know the cause of the crash. And the NTSB will be investigating it. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, I guess. Didn't think it would actually come out this way. Didn't think it would come out this badly. I mean, this is pretty much 1 hour. This is only halfway into the flight, and this is what started to happen. We're flying nicely. All of a sudden, we're going down. Can't pitch the airplane. And all of a sudden, we're going back down. And it starts to flip over. We're flying upside down at that point. What the passengers are seeing, we're doing random cartwheels in the air. Nearby tower sees this happening. It's going down right now. And the plane starts to push itself out. And it starts to go back up. And the plane goes down, and then we make a successful landing. At an airport that has a really short runway. Outer brakes are at max at that point. And then in the end, we just make it out here. And 3 minutes later, an evacuation is ordered. This is the outcome. Sides are all extended, and the plane is out. So yet again, thanks for watching. Didn't think it would end this way. And yeah.